it's not sex itself, it's the control that they're getting from it that the narcissist will particularly enjoy. Hello, I'm Dr. Jane, I'm a psychologist, and this is Knowing Narcissism. Today I wanted to talk about narcissists as sexual predators. They can make really, really dangerous sexual predators. There are a few things to look out for in that relationship. First of all, did you feel that the relationship happened at a really quick speed? That is often one of the characteristics of narcissists. When they want to get into a sexual relationship with somebody, they will just quickly put all of their efforts and energies into getting you on board and believing that you're going to stay on board for as long as they need you to. So did it move at a really quick pace? And was there love bombing involved? Did they, make out that they were interested in you, that they may have been, you had things in common, that type of thing? That is really crucial for any narcissistic relationship, but especially a relationship where the narcissist's one primary objective, not only to get their narcissistic feed, but is to get their narcissistic sexual feed. And they want people on board as quickly as possible. And they want people kind of almost confused with the speed of things. That's really, really common. Exploitation in a sexual relationship is very common. The narcissist may get you to do things or suggest things that you're not entirely comfortable with. And remember, you always have the right to say no to anything at all. This could be things like they wanted to bring somebody else into your sexual relationship, or they wanted to film what was going on, or they were asking you to, do things that you were just not comfortable with. And if this is a nice relationship, we're talking about narcissists here, but we'll use that comparison. If this is a nice relationship and you say no, then that person respects that. You always have the right to say no. The narcissist will not like it, and they will make you out potentially to be frigid or a prude, or what's gone on in your childhood that you can't do these things for me, and they will make you feel guilty. But you must never do anything that you are not entirely comfortable with, and don't convince yourself that you are comfortable just because the pressure that the narcissist is putting on you. Do you feel that when it comes to sex, that's what the relationship is? You are just an object. You are just a transaction. This is another narcissistic trait of a narcissistic sexual predator. They use you and then move on, or they use you and then in some awful cases, they move you on to somebody else, a fellow narcissist, somebody else they know, and get thrilled from the fact that they are exploiting both of you. This is not uncommon with narcissistic sexual predators. Do you think that potentially they get more control out of having sex than is normal? Now, it might be that this sexual relationship you're having with a narcissist is your first sexual relationship and you don't know any different. Often when I have spoken to people in my clinical practice, they will say, it may have been my first relationship. This person quite commonly is a lot older. That often happens. So it's my first relationship. I didn't quite know what to do. I was trusting them to kind of lead the way. But I always had this kind of little sixth sense. And often, we have a sixth sense for a reason that was telling you that it wasn't quite right. And if there's that sense that they're getting too much control, it's not sex itself, it's the control that they're getting from it that the narcissist will particularly enjoy. If you are getting some value and you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and then it just gets the message out, and that's great. And lastly, do you feel that the narcissist was just ready to move on and they were happy to cheat? They may have wanted to keep you in a relationship, a sexual relationship, but they wanted you to understand that actually they were going to see other people, they were going to have sex with other people, and you were just kind of expected to go along with that and accept it. But at the same time, unless they gave you the sort of like the say-so, they would want you not to have relations or sex with other people because that's their sense of control. So if any of this sounds familiar at all, please think about this relationship. It doesn't sound a very healthy relationship unless you are 100% committed and 100% okay with it. This is not for me to tell you, what kind of sex life to have. But if you have any doubts or any of this sounds familiar and you're not happy with it, then speak to somebody that's trusted. Maybe it's a friend. If you feel a bit embarrassed to talk to your friends about, or family or whatever, about what's going on with you and this narcissist, then just look online. There is plenty of advice from people that have been in these relationships. They've found them uncomfortable and exploitative, and they have spoken about it. So please look out there and see what there is. And ultimately, walk away. If this is a relationship that you're not comfortable with, it's highly, highly unlikely that that is going to change. And you have the right to walk away. The narcissist may call you a million names and try and threaten you. And this isn't unusual for narcissists to try and, use, what they call revenge porn against people they've filmed. And potentially they could have been filming things covertly, which is, of course, completely illegal. But that's the sort of thing that they might do. So if you're at all uncomfortable with this, it might just be best to just walk away from that relationship with your dignity, as intact as it can be, because the narcissist will do everything to reduce that, because that's part of the fun, as far as they're concerned, of being a sexual predatory narcissist, to take away everybody's belief and understanding about themselves and what they are, and turn them into the person that they want them to be, not the person that you actually are. And that's always a key message that I want to give over. Be the person that you are, not the one that the narcissist wants you to be. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and if you have a look in the notes below, there is a link to my Instagram channel, which has got some kind of nice short little help when it comes to identifying and what you can do about a narcissist. Until next time, please do keep safe, and thanks for watching.